as my haze of dismay lifted, shifted straight out of climbing the ladder and making the daily raises that weren't to be sniffed at but didn't add up to significant figures that mattered in the face of the stiff-lipped race. Battered, finding occasional rays but still felt shattered from facing disaster after disaster, manifested by my own mental maze. I was lost in it until I read about how to raise the spirit above all the crazy, ridiculous challenges made by my own internal mind chitter-chatter. I had to erase the programming error that had me debating whether I could weather the danger. Burn my concerns in the infernal flames of a blaze. Exchange the grace displayed by the climate of the habitat in which I'd remain. Change, reverse all the hatred and blaming that wasn't worth sustaining. The fact was that I had to enact the change, pack the bags at the HGV regime, catch the plane, reacquaint myself with myself. It ain't easy to decide to be happy when your self-flagellating habit seems to be the only consistent element of your existence. Pain, contempt and disdain, plain to see as the lines on the screen of the application I use to navigate the country. When I look back to the least recent memories of the past, the map of my history in the context of the psychology was a battlefield strewn with remains of failed applications, appointments, assessments, attempts to reframe my own perception of game as explained by empty necklace, misdirected examples of humanity. Save me from exercising use of profanity, but these calamities merely deserve at best a vivisection of their theory. Yearly, monthly, weekly, daily, hourly, exercising demons, deep introspection, all that frustration, procrastination, deliberation, feeling rejection, resentment, resigned to depression, weakly inclined to aggression, leading me right to freedom and paradise. The nicest of guides, singing songs with melodies I recognize, like this Sini Senang, di sana senang, mana mana hati, di sini senang, di sana senang, mana mana hati, di bawah, di atas, mana mana hati, di bawah, di atas, mana mana. That's a little piece of Bahasa Indonesia from Bali. My first stop, had to take a breather for a wee minute. It seemed I'd found where I'd reside, but the fates conspired. My dire desires were lost to a welcome amnesia. Realized a part of myself that was really me. Truly free, though I never was a liar. I tried for the longest time just to be where I've been, but the scene couldn't handle my being, or maybe my being couldn't handle the scene. Obscene was the way I perceived my reality, but now I live in the dream. No longer me, no longer do I feel the necessity to shout and scream. This is real liberation of the spiritual. Try as you might, you can't restrict the essence of this individual to the empirical. I've got the minerals, it wouldn't be excessive to call it a miracle. Always refuse to be boxed in, it's never been easy. Nobody can tell me my views are extreme compared to believers of religious doctrines who scream anything that doesn't coincide with restricted scripture. It's up to each of us to select options. Our opinions are not locked in. Subordinate is not my position. Criticism is a mirror. I've reflected my visage an inordinate number of times, so I see the picture clearer. I'm nearer than ever to the truth. Whatever that is, I accept it. Never again will I fear a perspective. I'm aloof as I'll ever be. Proof will never be needed. Truth I strive for, but most alive when I'm bleeding. This silly senang, di sana senang, di mana mana hati ku senang. Di sini senang, di sana senang, di mana mana hati senang. Di bawah senang, di atas senang, di mana mana hati senang. Di bawah senang, di atas senang, di mana mana hati senang. Thank you, Vicky, and anybody else who joined in. If I didn't notice you, thank you very much. That was a little short lesson.